Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. Right, let me share the stream. Copy link, come on. I wish if YouTube gives the link to the live beforehand, before you start it. Anyways, there you go. Okay, great. Here's the link. And yeah, so today with us is Trey2K. He's the maintainer and the creator of Godot Lua API good plugin. So can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Trey. Like you said, I maintain the Lua API plugin for Godot. I've been working in Godot for probably about 4 years now. Still have yet to complete a game because I work on stuff like this. But yeah, originally this started with I just needed it to make something I was trying to make happen, and then I ended up abandoning that project, but then put it up on GitHub, and other people started using it, so I kept maintaining it, and it's grown to where it's at now. It's about 3 years to the dot since the first commit now in Lua API.
Great.
So
okay, so today he's gonna be. This is the first session of my well, actually it's the third, but it's on the other way around. It's the reverse. So instead of me teaching someone from my community, Trey would actually be onboarding me this live stream. This is the first time pretty much that someone will be teaching me something, I guess. So
well, one of the coincidences, this is the first time I'm gonna be onboarding somebody to help maintain a project. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. If someone else wants to onboard me on some other GitHub repo that he wants to share with the world, please feel free. I'm always open. Also, I actually teach people on Rust, Zig, and other programming languages. But yeah, can you please make sure my my stream is okay?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second.
I mean, it looks good to me.
Okay, back. Is it working?
Yeah.
All right, great. Okay, so I guess we can start. So, where should we start? I think let's set up VS Code.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Let's start with that. Give me 1 second. I'm just typing up this announcement here.
Okay.
I'm a slow typer. I know, great trait for a coder.
All right. I'm gonna clone the project. Okay, here's the project code. Copy. Okay, clone. Go to Lua API. There we go. Godot Lua API code. Put it here. Maybe we can do live share too. Code live share.
Oh yeah, I have not used that, honestly.
You could just install. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, let me install it with that.
Share read write. And you're gonna need to share it with me instead of me sharing with you. I guess.
Like share my repo with you?
Like share the live share session once you get into it. Then you need to install it first, yeah. You need to install and I think log into GitHub or yeah. Let me see if I have my C++ extensions because I usually use C-Line or Visual Studio.
I just sent you a link that's going to be relevant to what we're doing as well.
Contribute, I see.
Yep, so we have a section. There's less info on there than I'd like, but there's some info about VS Code add-ons that I suggest.
Hello, Sev21. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. How's it going?
Yo, what's up, Sev? I know this guy.
Developing for this. Hold on. Okay, let me make sure my extensions are okay. I'm gonna install this one. Okay, come on. And
do you already have a GCC installed on Windows?
I think I have MinGW,
Okay, yeah, that works perfect.
but I also have MSVC. Do we really need
I prefer developing in GCC just because MSVC tends to give very cryptic error messages with
I
C++.
see. Okay.
Like GCC just tends to put in a little bit of clearer English.
Yeah, I'm not sure where to put it. Interesting. Maybe I didn't. I see a learning opportunity and I hop in. That's my guy. Connected. Okay, reconnected. Great. Thanks. Hello, XF Cisco. Welcome to live stream. This is a new concept I'm trying pretty much. So that would be great. Did you install the VS Code extension for live share?
I did. I just got signed into that. So let me try to get that going.
Okay, MinGW64.
And is this going to share the repo I currently have open, or?
Yeah, it's
Or the code
first
base?
of all open some workspace in VS Code, then share. Control Shift P and look for sharing with live share. Basically, you're gonna host.
This one's actually missing some configs, but that's fine.
Okay, where is that? Oh, I see. Okay, Arch Linux. We're just on Windows right now. Where is Windows here? I think this one. Don't know why I have to go through all these hoops to install. Okay, x86, 64. Dash release, Win32, of course. So, which one do you recommend I get? C or MSVCRT or UCRT?
This is for.
UCRT.
Hold on, this is for what? What is?
For MinGY. MinGW.
Oh,
MinGY. Yeah, MinGW64.
to be honest, I haven't used MinGW in so long. I have no clue which is better.
So someone said UCRT, so let's go with that. Win32.
Okay.
Say UCRT. Most people suggest. Okay, cool. Let's go with that then. I think I've installed GCC before, but for some reason I couldn't find it. Okay. Alright. It's great. Now let's pack this. Okay. Other than that, let me make sure my other extensions are good to go. I don't think we're gonna use CMake, right?
No, we are not using
Okay.
CMake. We use SCons.
I don't think there is an extension for SCons, right? Last
No,
time I
there's
checked,
not.
there isn't. Yeah.
We just use the launch JSON and stuff
Okay.
to make stuff work. I'll show you how to get all that stuff. I have it set up though where you can build and run and debug just from hotkeys. So.
Okay. Cool. And in fact, I don't even need the compiler to have it on my machine right now, because you're gonna be sharing your terminal, maybe.
I'm wondering. I kind of think just getting your end set up is probably the best area to start.
All right, sure. MinGW64.
Because like I can start giving a tour of the code base now, but I feel like it'd be better if we do that after you're already able to compile and run and everything.
Okay, sure.
You know?
Alright, so that's what I got now. Bin. Where is the compiler? There you go. Okay, so let's add this to the path real quick. this is system environment variables path. Real quick. Okay. Now I should have access to that. I'm just gonna restart my VS Code. Let's go. All right. Let me see if I have no. Jeez, yeah, I have it. Okay, let's go. All right, so got it.
Cool.
So are you?
And the reason why I'm making sure you
share?
have GCC is just because we support both GCC and MSVC as well. So there's a reason beyond just the error codes.
Ah, I see.
So we just need to confirm bills work for both. Now we have actions that do that for us, but
I see.
you know, it's good to be able to do it locally if something fails.
The Clang D language server install. Disable intelligence because I'm using 2 extensions. Okay, cool. Reload the window. Okay, did you get live share on?
Yes, I do have live share.
Okay, so can you share it and share with me the link? So I can join you.
Did. I sent you the link.
Oh, you sent? Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. It should ask me to open it in my. Okay, there you go. Open Visual Studio Code. Open. And. Yeah, I'm joining right now. Okay, joined.
Cool.
Git lens features will be enabled and available. Okay. So, do you know how this extension works?
I do not.
So basically, because I used it with other people before, but basically right now I can actually follow you, and I can see whatever you're doing, your cursor, what you're selecting, and so you could easily explain using that, right? And we can actually code together even.
Cool.
So I can follow you like this, and then I can see where you're. It's not currently editing a shared document. Okay, so right now try to open some document. There you go. I'm following you right now in VS Code.
Oh, sick. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at your. You're able to see how. Oh, you are. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
You see?
Yep. Okay, so
Magic,
would it be better
right?
if we set up the inverse of that while you configured?
Maybe start with the structure of the project. I suggest.
Yeah, if you'd like to start there.
Sure.
Okay, so.
And actually, what about compiling it and like the build system stuff, right? I think that would be.
So
better.
I was going to say this dev environment doesn't have that, but here, let me just get that set up, and then you can see how to do it for your end as well.
Unless if you have a better idea, then sure, why not? I'm just suggesting pretty much.
Okay, so I have this launch.
Hold
the
on,
launch
let me get the
here.
chat. Okay, good. The real Copilot. Most people suggest. Yeah. Okay, forgot the chat. There you go. Okay, cool. So yeah, can you continue?
All right. Yeah. So I have the launch.json. This is for when you actually go to run. All this is set up to do is run it in. Run it with GDB and do debugging. So you can do. Yeah. So you can do your breakpoints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I think is very important. So specifically, this is only. Yeah, so we're running user bin Godot, which is so this is for GD extension. Let me pull in the full config here.
Okay.
So I just copied this from that documentation page I sent you earlier. So for the module debug, okay, let me explain this first. So Lua API supports 2 different build targets. We have modules, which is when it's compiled directly into the Godot engine, and we are shipping a new version of Godot specifically with Lua API built in. Now, and then we also support GD extension, which is just a plugin anybody can install into the vanilla Godot.
So basically, the module is compiled with Godot, and the GD extension is compiled as a DLL separately.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Once GD extension's more stable overall, probably module support would be dropped. Right now, the only real reason we're keeping it is because it's the only way we could support C#.
I see. It's more powerful.
Yeah, just a little bit more powerful.
Yep.
So in this config, it's pretty straightforward. So you can let me. You able to see my terminal as well?
Yeah, I can.
So I'm just going to clone the Go.source into another folder, like right next to Lua API is what I'm about to do.
Okay.
And I normally just work off of Go.master. That way, if they change something, I'm seeing it in my dev environment right away.
I see.
Try to just keep that up to date, but sometimes I forget.
It doesn't ruin anything that you're having a repo inside of another repo.
No, so I went up one directory. That's what I
Okay.
did. So this is a one
Oh,
right next to
all right.
my repo. Yeah.
I see.
And we do have some Git submodules. Oh, when you pulled the repo, did you recurse submodules?
Actually, you're aren't you in your own repo right now? I
Yes,
think
I am
you're.
in my own right now.
Yeah, like I'm actually in your own file system. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in mine. I was just you said you'd cloned it earlier. I was just wondering if you'd recursed or not.
No, I didn't. But we can say git init dash recurse, I
Yeah.
think, or
Okay,
something like
so you know
that.
how to
Yeah.
do that. All right. So I have the Go.source. So basically, path to Go.source folder is just going to be // Go.
So you compile it from scratch. Why not just use a binary?
Because when we build as a module, we're recompiling the
Yeah,
entire
yeah. My
Go.
bad.
engine.
I see.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. And then path to GDB. Most of the stuff is fairly self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And then same thing for GD extension. The only difference is we're launching the vanilla engine with GDB, and we can still debug the GD extension when it's loaded as a DLL like that.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so that should be the debug config. Let me get so this is the launch.json, which is just for running debug builds. Then we'll have the task.json, which is going to be where our actual build commands are.
All right.
And all of these would go in a .vs code folder, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, so what needs to be changed here? Path to Go.source. All right, I think that should be good.
All right.
Then, yeah, I think that's all we should need for now. I tend to use compile commands .json just because it makes the
The
debugging a lot
LSP.
easier.
LSP. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
LSP.
yeah.
Is.
So as long as you're familiar with how that works, and
Yep.
yeah, then that should be good. All right, so let me just so if I hit Control Shift B, the default action is gonna run, which is set up to be the module build. So I don't know if you can see that build progress on your end.
Maybe you can share it somehow. Possibly.
It's open up as a second terminal on my end.
Oh. Okay. Did you make sure to share that terminal too in the live share? Because I only have one shared terminal.
I'm not seeing an option to
Oh.
share.
I see. Okay, so I think maybe it's better if I just do it myself and you got me for now for the
Yeah.
build at least. Then when you actually explain the source code,
Yeah.
we
So
can
we can
go
just leave
back
this
to
open, and then I'll just honestly watch YouTube and get you set up there. So
Alright.
basically, what I just did is what you want to get set up.
Okay, so I'll open up another Visual Studio Code extension instance.
Window. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and just open up that.
You can follow me on the stream. I think there's low latency there, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
A little bit, but it's all good.
So where did I? Godot Lua API. So okay, I'm here. What is that command again? Git init.
Git init submodules, I think.
Let me
Or
check it out.
git submodules dash dash init and git submodules. Or wait, no, git submodules update, git submodules. Sorry, git submodules init, git submodules update.
I can never.
Or submodule, one of those.
I can never remember this command.
Yeah.
Submodule init dash dash recursive. Okay. So right now it's calling Godot CPP, yeah, Lua GIT.
Yeah, so we also support multiple Lua versions. We support Lua 5.4, which is the latest stable, Lua 5.1, and Lua JIT. The reason why we have Lua 5.1 is because Lua JIT is backwards compatible with 5.1, and Lua JIT does not support all the platforms Godot supports.
Yeah.
So in cases where maybe you make a game, but you're going to also release it on like Xbox or something using universal Windows builds. You can use Lua 5.1 for the Xbox version specifically, and it would just run a bit slower, but still work the same.
Okay. So right now, I think I can run SCons, right? To fix my LSB stuff, right? SCons.
Okay, let me see.
What is that thing? Yeah. For compiling the...
One second, let me find it.
Compile list, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I wish if there was like an SCons extension.
Yeah, that would be nice, honestly, but oh well.
Oh, I actually don't have SCons, my bad. I think you install it through Python, right?
Yep.
I wonder if I have Python here. Do I? No, I don't. Okay, let me install real quick. Python. Come on, save. Okay.
Okay, so you can run scons space cd or GD extension.
Did OBS recover? Because it just... Okay, I think it reconnected. Okay, use admin privileges. And add Python exe to path. Install now. Install in Python. Did you send me the command?
Here, I'll type. There you go.
Okay, SCons SCDP. I think that's a shortcut, right? Yeah, compile database.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, exactly. That's a one I define myself in the scons
I see. So custom subcommand. Okay. So SCons. Oh, I have to still pip install it. I think. I remember. Yeah, I have right now pip. So pip install SCons. Okay, it is getting installed.
And honestly, I love scons. I don't know how familiar you are with CMake, but I personally hate it. I don't like that they invented their own language just for a build system. So being able to use Python and use third-party resources made for Python in your build system, I find very powerful.
Have you checked my CMake setup before?
I have not.
It's using a modern CMake, but I agree with you. The old CMake is trash. I mean, it's still trash, even though
I'm not necessarily
but
even
it's
calling it
at
trash.
least
I just don't
tolerable.
like the fact that I'm learning a completely new language just for a build system.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm
right
just
now I
salty over
think I should have SCons, huh? Is it Python SCons then? Or?
It may be if your Python modules aren't in path.
Why it doesn't? I just installed.
Oh, you have the Windows Store above what Python actually in your environment variables.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe. I've ran into that issue before in Windows, I remember.
Interesting. That never happened to me. Okay, let me check it out.
Or you may just not have Python in path at all.
I have it on my path, I think. Hold on. Ah, I see. So there's this app data local programs Python 300. But the thing is, it's running on my normal terminal, you know.
Maybe you need to restart VS Code.
I restarted it because I was expecting that to happen, but
Try closing the terminal as well. I don't know if it resumed an old terminal session.
weird. Let me make sure there's no... Oh, maybe because the other instance of VS Code is still open. Yeah, I'm gonna close it for now.
Okay.
Let's try again now. Come on, Python. Okay, good. Right now it actually works. Let's see if we have SCons. Yeah, I do have it now. Great. Okay, let me open up the project. Godot Lua API. Alright, now SCons CDB, you said, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So, okay, great. Hopefully, alright. Building compilation database. Done building targets.
Okay, and then for it to actually read it, we need to make a... What's it called? Under .vs Code, you need a c_cpp_properties.json. That's also on the wiki link I sent.
Let me see that
copy
wiki
that over.
link. There you go. Okay, what you'll need. Setup comp. Okay, I need to copy this task.json. Yeah.
Well, we'll eventually need all three, but for now, to get the compile DB working,
Yeah.
you just scroll down to the second to the bottom code snippet called Other Helpful Setting.
Here. Other helpful settings.
There.
Okay. So copy
So
this.
Yep, just the contents of that file, and then you see the file name up there.
Yeah, it's C. Okay, sure.
I'm assuming you're using the Microsoft add-on for C and C++.
I'm using
right?
both Clang and Microsoft add-on.
Ooh, I wonder how that works. What takes precedence?
Because I have
I use
disabled
Clang,
one of them.
Clang finds compile commands by default.
Yeah, disabled the engine of one of them, so I have...
I think you're using the Microsoft one right now, if it's not seeing it.
Okay, let's see. So new file. Oops. New file. Okay. Now
that needs to be under the .vs Code folder as well. I think you have. Yeah, you're good.
Format and save, associations. I already have format and save. I think I should also copy file associations. Right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, because basically that just tells it VS Code to use Python for this construct in SC subfiles, because if they don't end in .py, it doesn't automatically.
Maybe you can put it in workspace settings, actually.
Yeah, all of this can be condensed into one workspace setting as well.
Okay, well, workspace settings JSON. Oh crap, settings JSON. Alrighty, there you go, file associations. SC sub Python is construct Python. Okay, so what's next now? The files counts are not permitted in JSON, LAPI GD extension.
You could actually remove that comment since we're going to be building for GD extension. That basically this.
Okay.
No, sorry. Keep the just remove the comment itself, but keep the define.
Yeah, I kept the. Oh, I see. So like this.
Yeah. Basically, we have macros for if we're building for GD extension or modules. So yeah.
I got you. Okay.
All right.
Next.
So, and if we go back to one of the code files, how many errors are we looking at still?
A lot.
Unknown type name string still. It's not.
Still not reading that. Where it gets generated, by the way, that compile commands again.
That should be in the base folder. Compilehands.json.
There you go. Do you want me maybe to remove that clang D even?
If you'd like.
Sure.
Or you can
Let's
just
disable it
disable
for
it.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me bring back the engine of C++. Not sure what it IntelliSense, yeah. Hold on, because I disable it. There you go. Okay, let me just bring it back, and that should work out, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go to some file. Lua C CBP. Okay, this is what I got now.
All right, perfect. Let's page. Oh wait, we got some red. Where are we looking at? Up at the top.
Oh, I
Top
see.
of the
Yeah.
file. What's
Lua
the
include errors detected. Consider updating your
company-
compile commands JSON or include path.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a
have
common
compiled-
error in this extension. It just sucks, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's what the compile command should be fixing.
Like, I think the extension itself is buggy because that always happens to me with this extension. That's why I use the other, like with the combination with the other one. But I
Well, I
think
just use Clang, so you can get away with just that
interest.
for this.
Oh, you actually use the other one,
Yeah, I use Clang.
so we can use it then.
Yes, yeah.
All right. So if you use that,
Because
let's
Clang
see.
finds the compile commands by default. and
But I
uses it.
think it didn't find it. Yeah. Let me enable it again. And I have true.
And Clang format is actually another extension you probably want.
I think Clang D already have Clang format inside. Yeah, formatting inside.
Well, Clang format will automatically, when you save the file, just format it to the standards. Is the thing, like the extension.
But I already have the settings.
Okay, well,
format
we'll see.
to-
If
yeah.
it works, it works.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, if it's not working, we'll go back to that.
Okay. So right now I only have Clang D.
Oh, go back to that those settings.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's from Microsoft. We can just ignore this for now.
Okay.
Okay, so we just have Clang D. Let's go back to the source file then. Let's see what's happening.
I think maybe I have to restart this. Hold on.
Maybe.
All right. Still same error. What is it called? Clang D. It is on. And the other one, it's off, right? Yeah. Yeah, the other one is off.
Now I'm using Clang D on Linux, so I don't know. Maybe it's better we just go Microsoft for Windows. I'm not familiar with how it works on Linux.
Or
Windows.
maybe there is some compile commands. Hold on. Build. No, there's.
Clang D is supposed to just automatically see it in the workspace. Like, there's no way of specifying where it is.
I do
as
remember
far as I
though
know.
that was a thing. I actually hit this before. Clang D compile, and I think it was some argument. Maybe. Where the compile commands come from, generally Clang D first obtain a basic compile command from a compilation database and then apply some tweaks to it. Contain the source file and then walk up into. I mean, so it should find it. I'm not sure why this is honestly the case. It's stupidly weird.
Well, let's try this. Why don't we just try compiling?
Okay.
real fast. Maybe there's some issues with
Yeah, sure.
the commands that's running around.
So how
So
we
just
can
run
do that?
SCons.
Scons,
Yeah, just
just
run SCons.
so right now my voice would be kind of weird because it's
Nah,
compound.
you're good. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's using MSVC by default.
Oh, I see.
Cancel that and say use underscore mingw equals yes or something like that.
Like this.
Use underscore mingw.
Like this.
Underscore.
Oh crap. Okay.
And then equals yes.
Equal to yes. I think right now my voice is weird, right?
No, you're fine.
Oh, weird. Okay. Because when it's compiled, usually my stream goes wild because of the CPU.
Oh, that's what happened. So when we ran SCons CDB, it used MSVC too. So do we then want to rerun that same command with CDB at the end as well?
Oh, okay. So should I end the compilation of this?
It's up to you.
Is it compiled Godot too?
No, this is just compiling
Okay.
the PLL.
Because compiling Godot itself would take a while.
Yeah, even on my system, which is overkill, it takes a while.
In my system, it would
Linking
take
alone can take up to a minute.
it would take around 20 minutes in my system without streaming though.
Is that on a rebuild or a first time build?
First time.
Yeah, I'm probably at like 10 minutes myself. So
Well, I mean, you can actually explain to me right now
Mhm.
if my voice is okay on the stream, not on Discord. I mean on the
Oh, let me check.
If my voice is fine there, then you can explain to me.
Yeah, you sound fine on the stream too.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right, what would you like to explain?
Yeah, show me around the source code. Let me make another Visual Studio instance. Then I can join you again.
Yep.
Okay, are you still up on the last live share? Or?
I am.
Okay. Alright. Open it up. Okay, I'm in. Well, still, but joining collaboration session. I've joined, I think, right now.
All right, okay, so guess the most important source file is honestly the Lua
Actually, I think
state.cpp.
right now I only have include errors detected right now here. Or maybe it's actually it works, yeah. Okay. So anyways, can you go?
Cool.
Can you go on? Yeah.
Are you able to see? Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
okay.
cool. Oh, I have that. I actually have that included myself, I guess.
Ah, I see.
Interesting. Anyways, so Lua state.cpp is the most important. Basically, this is what's managing the Lua state.
I do have some experience with the C API of Lua.
Okay, cool.
Not
So
much
basically,
though,
this
but
this
yeah.
is acting as the wrapper between
Hold on a second, I'm
Godot
just gonna close the
types.
door real quick.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, back.
All right. So basically, this class is acting as the wrapper between Lua and its C API and Godot and its C++ very object-oriented methods. So all the metatables get defined here, technically set in a separate file. This metatables.cpp file, which gets pretty big. Do you understand what metatables are?
Yeah, of course. I'm an
Okay.
expert at Lua, pretty much. It's my first language.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. So this is where all the metatables are for the different Godot types like vector, rect, stuff like that. And the most important is probably the object metatable, which is going to be a catch-all for all object types in Godot, which is nodes, ref counteds, all of those are objects. So all of those use the same metatable. And importantly, that's actually going over to classes. We have Lua object metatable. And the reason this is separated out like that is because we allow people to instantiate this type and define their own metatables for objects and then push them out as needed. And so basically all that ends up happening is the default object metatable has some functionality that lets you call any of the methods on it, see any of the properties by default, and also do some filtering with the simple Lua fields method.
Okay.
And that's going to be, a method defined on the object itself in GD scripts. But beyond that, so let's see, we're just doing virtual calls. This all probably looks very weird. It was very weird for me to write it. But this is how you do polymorphism, I guess, for C++ class. Let GD scripts.
Maybe because C++ doesn't have reflection or something else?
Yeah, kind of. Basically, what we end up doing is doing a virtual call to... So virtual call is a macro we defined that depends on what we're building for. And GD extension, we had to do some weird workarounds. Basically, what was the workaround? Virtual method. Yeah, basically we're just calling the method directly. It didn't have this GD virtual call.
I see. So I guess depending if you compile as a module or GD extension, you have a different thing?
Yeah, and this had a side effect. So in modules right now, you can actually see all the methods that are available for overloading. And get a description of them
In
inside
documentation,
the editor and everything.
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I think they're working on it right now, yeah?
Yeah, I hope so. But yeah, so the GD extension side has no documentation for that.
Yeah, I see.
But we'll get back to the meta table later. That's probably a bit of a mess.
What about the structure of the project? Can you hear me?
Sorry. Forgot I'm gonna push it up. Yeah, so the structure, I guess, is we have all the source code in our source, obviously, that we're writing, pretty much. All the C++ source anyways. Inside of there we have Lua, the Lua header, that's just Lua includes, depends on what we're building for. And then we have our classes, which is where I'm putting the Godot types that we
Can
have
you click
defined,
on those files? Because I'm not seeing, I think, okay. Because I'm only seeing the files here opening, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So we have the classes. So pretty much all of these are ref counted. I think, yeah, all of these should be ref counted, which is just one of the most bare bone types you can use. But it's ref counted, so they don't have to worry about cleaning it up themselves.
I see.
So that's where the source is. We have all the external dependencies under external, like Godot C++, the Lua source code, and everything. That's all the Git submodules. And then we have Lua libraries, which this is semi-new. And one of the pending PRs is actually related to this. But basically there is some... there's some third-party libraries for Lua. I'm sure you're familiar with, like, what was the one we were testing this with?
Fusion, maybe?
So like LPEG. Have you ever seen LPEG?
Not really. Is it a parser, I think?
Yeah, it's like a string parser, I believe.
Okay. I mean, written in Lua?
Yeah, so it's written in C, but it's a Lua library
Ah, I
written
see.
in C.
Okay.
And basically people were wanting a way to statically include that with the
Alright.
game.
So kind of like Python with NumPy and
Right,
okay.
exactly.
C libraries for
So
Lua, yeah. Modules of.
basically the way this works is we have this codegen NumPy, and you can just drag the LPEG folder in here, and it will compile it statically in and add it to the list of libraries that can be used. This ends up generating this file right here.
Okay, so you generate using Python?
Yep,
Okay,
this is the logic here that does the codegen.
cool.
Um,
Maybe you can benefit from a template library like
Potentially.
Jinja 2, I think. It's a Python template library.
Maybe. I'm not too familiar with that, honestly.
Yeah, but like instead of doing raw string manipulation, like you can pull it in as a library and then just make a template file and just instantiate that with replacing the stuff that you need to want to
Yeah.
replace. Yeah.
That could be useful, honestly. Because, yeah, right now you see we're just doing raw strings.
Yeah, it's very crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it can become a bit of a mess. But yeah, so in theory, this should work for any simple Lua library that's just like a couple of source files. Anything that has like that needs a special build system to work is obviously the codegen's gonna fail.
Nice.
But yeah, it's very simple, but gets the job done for a lot of the simpler Lua libraries like that. Besides that, we have doc classes. This is for module builds. When we compile as a module, this folder actually gets read, and the XML is what gets used to generate the
more documentation, right? Yeah, I see.
Yep. And then, yeah, besides that, we have, in the base folder, we have our constructs file. This is what defines the build process for GD extension. And then we have SC sub, and this is what defines the build process when we're building as a module. And then, under pretty much all the subfolders besides source, we have other constructs and SC subs for how to build, third-party libraries for the different options.
Okay, but like, is there some way to fix errors that pop up in when it comes to SCons?
I have not found it yet. I've just had to live with it. So yeah, if you find something for that, that'd be cool. But yeah, I have not seen without a SCons add-on for at least language support.
I see. All right.
Yeah, I mean, we have the config.py. This is for modules as well. This is just some build time options. So we have things like the Lua version that you want to be used that can be configured at build time. If you're using LuaJIT, you can tell it not to try to build LuaJIT automatically. LuaJIT is a bit of a complicated build process, and we can't automatically build for all the platforms it supports, just because I haven't really spent the time on it. But I didn't want to try to make it actually compile with SCons, because there's like a lot of assembly. The LuaJIT VM's written completely in assembly.
That's why it's less cross-platform, I think, than the Lua one.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, basically what we are doing, if we come over to external constructs for, where is it? If JIT, libs. Yeah. Oh yeah, build LuaJIT.py. Basically, we're just running make commands for people. Is what ends up happening.
All right.
So this would obviously fail if they don't have make installed.
So is there any issue or pull request we can work on? Something simple?
Yeah, so Actually, there was one I have not reviewed yet that looked on. So that came in a couple days ago. This looks like it's just somebody found a bug and fixed it.
Okay, where is it? Can you send me?
I just sent you the link.
Oh, okay. So support pairs meta method and get variant. Oh, that's got added to vanilla Lua too, not just Lua U for of Roblox. Or isn't it?
Sorry, what's it?
So pairs meta method. Is it the one that, like, instead of saying I think that's new, right? So like in Roblox
To be honest, I'm not
Lua,
honestly not familiar with that.
it got added
that-
something similar to that. So instead of saying pairs table, you would just directly say for thing in table. So, but yeah, we could see about that. I guess Lua state get variant would produce incorrect results. Would produce when replicating a table that has a pairs meta method. Okay. All right, so where to start with oh, I think it's just a review, right? You already done it. Yeah, I see. Okay. In the Lua state. All right. So what's the first step?
The first step. Normally, the first step I go through is I just go and look at the actual changes made and see if they're same.
Okay, so we have a Lua state get variant, gets a variant at a given index. Okay, in Lua state push variant, state variant. Push variant, right? So we have a result. In start top, Lua get top of the stack. State type. Okay.
So apparently we had a stack bug, I guess, that he fixed. I'm not sure how proper the fix is, though. He's just grabbing the top before we start, and then resetting the top to that after we're done.
Push.
Would it not
Let me
be
make
more
sure what is
proper
pairs
to
meta
the
method
top?
first of all.
Also, I'm a bit confused how support was added for this meta method without going through our meta tables. Like, is this not part of the meta table?
I mean, there's multiple meta methods, and I think this one just got added recently. Does anybody know actual implementation of a meta method? In other words, how do I implement? Phone would use the meta method to provide pairs default behavior. Now for skipping specific elements, we must replay their.
Oh, wait, no. So he wasn't adding support for the meta table to override it. Basically, when we're pulling, what type was this for? I guess when we're pulling tables, he's checking if the pairs meta method is defined, and if it is, we're calling it and respecting it.
Where can I find more about this pairs? I don't see it here. Rust documentation. Kinds of methods that can be overridden. Pairs. The pairs meta method. This is not an operator, but well called by the built-in. Well, that's not super useful. Roblox documentation. These are references to meta method that can be called using pairs.
Normally, the 5.4 reference manual should have everything we need to know.
Lua 5.4 is the last one?
Yeah, I just need a link to it.
Oh.
Okay. If T has meta method underscore pairs, it calls it with T as argument and returns the first 3 results from the call. Otherwise, returns 3 values, the next function, the table T, and nil. so that
Oh, right there you
the
go. Pairs.
construction for KB.
So if T has a meta method pairs, calls it with T as an argument, and returns the first 3 results from the call. Okay, otherwise returns 3 values of the next function, the table T, and also that the construction for k, v in pairs T, do body, and will iterate over all the key value pairs of table T. So basically overriding the behavior of the pairs function, okay? See function
makes sense.
Function next for the caveats and modifying the table there is reversal. Okay. Alright, let's go back to what we had then.
So I'm going to pull up the section of code he was modifying on my end, so we can just look at the original and everything.
Okay. I'm seeing your instance.
So I'm pretty sure this is where we're at here for dictionary. Oh wait, no, sorry, this is pushing. We are in pull variant. Or get variant. T function, T thread should be T table, yeah.
So this function get a variant.
So this is what we're modifying here.
Okay. But what this does, hold on.
Yep.
Get variant, it takes a state and an index. But what it does, it gets a variant at a given index. Doesn't tell me much.
Yeah. Comments, sorry, are still not the best.
Alright.
Okay, so get variant, we use it a lot, all over the place. Basically what it does is, Lua is untyped, GD script's untyped, and when working with the C++ API, we have the variant container type, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar with it.
Yep.
Basically what get variant does is it takes a given stack index, checks for what type it is, and does whatever type conversion we need to do to convert that into the Godot equivalent.
Okay, so it basically takes the value in the stack at a certain index and converts it to a GD script variant.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then,
So variant is a GD script variant, right? Yeah.
That is
it's coming
correct.
from there. So we have result, and then we're taking the type at the state index. Lua type. Provided by Lua.h. Okay, so you take the type and what? I think that's the Lua enum type. Okay, I see.
Yep, that is the Lua
Case
enum
Lua
type.
T string. So if it's a T string, then you're making a UTF-8 string, and then I think that's of GD script. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
UTF-stir.parse UTF-8. Lua 2 string. State index. Results. Okay, Lua 2 number, Lua T boolean. Easy, okay. T user data. Alright.
And the reason, so the only user data we're ever pushing to Lua. Now, third-party libraries could cause issues with this in theory, but I've not seen any issues reported. Basically, whenever there's user data, it's a Godot object. So that's why we're converting it to a variant pointer and then just setting that as a result.
So you're not taking into account other kinds of objects, like other than Godot variants, right?
Right, because all the information should already be in that object, and once we cast it to a variant, which we know should be a good cast, then we're just passing.
So user data is basically could only be variants right now.
Yeah. It could only be specifically objects, but we're casting it to a variant since that's the lower container type. That could be anything, including integers and booleans and stuff.
Okay. Lua T table, if not defined. Lua GIT, Lua len.
Yep. And so currently what we do with Lua table is we check, basically, is this an array-like table that starts at index 1 and keeps going up? So we're going to make a Godot array. Otherwise, we make a Godot dictionary. And I think this is where his modification comes in. I guess he has an underscore pairs meta method, and it wasn't getting respected when.
Yeah, that always sucked in Lua. You couldn't reliably take the length of a table if it's mixed. in like the keys like a hash map and also an array.
Yeah.
You had
that
to
was-
like iterate the whole through the whole thing to get the actual length reliably.
Yep.
Llewellyn.
Although no, we actually are able to get the length right here.
I mean in C API. Yeah, in C
So
API.
basically, if it's increments from 1 and keeps going up without stopping an increment, then we'll have the length. Otherwise, it's going to be a table. So if length is greater than 0, then we treat it as an array.
Okay, so len should be 0 if the type is table and not an array. Okay. So then we'll create a GDScript array.
Yep.
Right, for integer Lua get I. Why there is a different Lua git from? Yeah, here you're using the raw get and here you're using the get, which could come into a meta table.
Yep. So if we look, we're using this macro Lua API Lua JIT. So Lua JIT
Yeah.
specifically doesn't have Lua get I for some reason. They claim to be 100% compatible, but there's just a couple oddball methods like that just missing. So raw get I does the same thing, really.
Huh.
At
But
least in
like
this scenario.
it's not the same in raw get and get. Like the raw get basically doesn't go through the meta table. It just ignores any meta table, and get alone doesn't ignore the meta table, you see?
Yeah. No, I understand that. It just
Okay. Array?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe LuaJIT has some other method we can use besides getI, but LuaJIT didn't supply that method.
Weird. Okay. Array pushback. Get variant state -1. Alright, Lua pop. Result. So is the change that he've done here or not yet?
No, it is not here yet.
Okay. Lua push nil, first key state. And here actually breaking. Alright. Dictionary while
Yeah.
Lua next.
So that's breaking out of the switch case if we're
Oh,
down
I
there.
see. Lua. Otherwise, I think here where we create a dictionary, yeah? Lua. Why are you pushing nil? First.
Good question. I'm sure there was a reason and it deserved a comment.
Okay. Dictionary.
Push nil Lua next.
State index.
Oh, it's because Lua next is going to put it on the top of the stack, I guess, and I don't know, honestly.
Well, Lua next. State index less than 0, then index -1, otherwise index. Get variant, the key, then the value, index key equal value, Lua pop stage, comma 1. Result.
And it looks like this
index.
while loop is what he was changing.
Okay. So this part.
This part, I believe.
Okay, let me see what I have done there. Lua push nil. So he removed that push nil and ticked. Okay. Now call pairs to respect the pairs. But is he using GIT or the other one? Or both? Call pairs to respect.
It looks like.
Okay, variant. So call pairs to respect the pairs meta if present Lua get global. So he's taking the global value pairs. Okay. Push value, state index. Lua call state 1 3. So he's calling, I think, the pairs, or isn't it? With the index. What? No, hold on. Insert copies of the next function table return from pairs. So this will need them again. By the way, I think I have finished compile since my computer is not a fan anymore.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah, I compiled. Do we have to compile anything else? Well,
No, we'll just focus on GD extension for now.
Okay.
It's faster, so.
Alright. Stack is now -5 stored next function return from pairs.
So push value, push previous key, copy next function.
Maybe we should put these in their own functions to make it clear first what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot of cleanup that could be done here, honestly. It's, I'm not gonna say the code base is the best ever, because it's, yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
A lot of times stuff is done just to get it done. That makes...
Okay. I think that's basically all open source repos.
Yeah.
Lel should be 0. Okay, can we maybe start with that at least? Or maybe it would conflict with the other ones, no?
Sorry, what would conflict with the other ones?
Conflict with the pull request that this guy...
Yeah, it would.
Because I don't really understand exactly like, did he actually say something about what he's doing? Give error would produce incorrect result, but what is the incorrect results? That's the issue.
I believe he may have
given.
Yeah, he opened an issue related to this.
How can we actually test this? The
I just linked you an issue. Like test his code.
Yeah, like how can we write some Lua code and test it using that the extension right now? What is your workflow for this while debugging it?
Okay, so you have...
Hold on, while debugging an issue using get variant to the tail that had the pairs meta method, I noticed that the stack top was creeping up 1 index per frame even before I start modifying code. By adding printf stack top at the entry of get variant, it would produce a result that was constantly incremented, which is suspicious. I'm not familiar enough with the rest code to investigate more deeply at the moment. Alright, so I think at top basically stores like the stack pointer, kind of like a base pointer to some degree for the stack.
Yeah. Get top's basically going to get the topmost element on the stack.
Okay.
Or its index, I guess.
All right, so let's try this. I want to test this extension first of all, actually, because we haven't done that.
Yep, that's fair enough.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so when you compile the GD extension, that actually went in.
I'm gonna go back to my own instance, I think, right now.
Yep. So if you look, there should be a project folder in the code base.
Okay, there we go. And
and then that should have sent it to add-ons and yeah. But yeah, you can just run Godot on inside that folder.
Okay, let me put Godot in the path real quick. Where is Godot? Oh crap. Well, let me just install it again there. You can't do this for Unity and Unreal. Just install it again.
Right.
It's easier to install it again than search for it. Show in folder. Extract all. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the path. I'm just gonna call this Godot. Do you work with the console or just the normal one?
That's only
just
a Windows
normal
thing.
one.
So.
I see. Okay, let me put this in the environment first.
I think the console's just a wrapper for Windows to make headless easier.
Okay, path. Okay. Alright, great.
The path, you add the exe in the path as well.
Not really, just the directory.
No, when you pasted it?
I think I have to... Oh, did I make the mistake there? Environment variables path. Ah, I see. My bad.
No, you're good.
Crap, it's my desktop? What the heck? No.
OneDrive desktop at that.
What? Why Godot have extracted in my desktop?
Your OneDrive desktop.
I have no freaking clue. Interesting. Anyways, if it works, it works, I guess. I'm gonna close the VS Code again. It sucks, but
Yep.
well. Visual Studio Code. Let me see if Godot got added to my... What? Okay. Let's see where this got added. That's weird. It is in... But no, yeah. I see what's happened. So basically the...
Oh, that is... Yeah.
That's nasty. Okay. So I actually did it right.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I mean, it's the bad of Godot, I guess, for naming a folder with an extension. Weird way to go about it. Cause like, what? Desktop?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try on a terminal. Okay. Some magic is happening, I guess, right now in the background. Okay, there you
Cool.
go. Great. So let's go here. Let's go Godot. And then -E, I think.
CD
if
into
I
the project
remember.
folder.
-E project / project.godot. Oh, I need to restart this thing. Damn. Alright, terminal. Let's go. I'm not sure if that's the right command. I don't remember how to do that.
Oh, it's actually launching a window. Interesting.
Failed to load script.
Oh,
Expose function.
open it with -- editor first. You have to import the GD extension into the project.
-- editor. It's actually indexing right now, interestingly. What?
Keep the -E project that way. Because that's gonna, yeah.
Okay.
Or you can just CD into that folder and run the Godot commands.
CD into it, okay. CD
Or just, yeah.
And
yeah,
Godot, just that? I think that would
Yeah,
just run
Godot
Godot there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just gonna try to run it again. Oh, well, no, it worked. Cool, we're good.
Ah, I see. So it does work.
Yep. Our test coverage isn't the best, but there is some.
Okay. Great. So now where can I play with some Lua scripts here? Yeah, I think I should launch the editor now. Can I do that?
Yeah, I would just launch. Just launch the project with an editor and then.
Like this -E project.godot, I think.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, there's run tests here. I see.
And then if you go under demo, that's the one I normally modify when I'm just trying to mess around and test.
Hello, Lua.gd. There you go.
And then open up the actual scene as well. That way when we're running it, it's running that.
Okay, so if I do this...
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So...
Alright, you're running the one you compiled yourself.
Gotcha. All built-in libraries are available to bind with. Use debug OS and IO. Oh yeah, sandboxing. Push variant, print Lua.
I stopped being able to hear you 1 second.
Huh, right now? Is it good now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, there we go. It was just an issue on my end. I don't know what that was
Okay.
about. It switched my output device for some reason.
Alright, if error is Lua error. Alright, so let's try that thing that he was talking about. So I think I can do it here. So local T, let's say, some table. And then let's say, you know how much time right now I didn't program in Lua? Okay, in pairs T, do end, print I comma V. I didn't run the scene. Attempt to call a null value in error2.
Pairs, is that a part of a library?
It should be built in, no?
Well, you meant built in, quote unquote, maybe part of a built in library. Because not all the most Lua
Should I
code
include
has all the
another
built in
one?
Hey, hold on, let me just check the library.
What about without the pairs?
Maybe it's part of table? Try including the table library if it's not there.
Yeah, the base lib is imported. And hello Arson, welcome to the stream.
You
Base
got
is
table
there,
as well.
and also table. So not sure why pairs. Attempted to call a null value. I couldn't find the pairs function, I think. Or like, is that line 2 meaning line 2?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, sorry, no, that 2 is the air type. Never mind.
Okay, it doesn't give the line.
Yeah, the stack trace is a bit weird sometimes with running it as a string.
Weird. Bind libraries. Is there the next? Hold on. Print. Okay. Print. Pairs.
Would it be iPairs, the method?
There's pairs and iPairs both. Hello,
Okay.
Wo G Gearin. Welcome to live stream. Pairs, comma, and I'm gonna print the pairs function. See if that's where the error coming from. Huh? Didn't maybe come into this? Maybe I'm doing something weird here. What? I'm confused.
Okay, what is going on here?
Go back to the code that was here. Okay. I see. Why this code works and mine doesn't? Oh, is it because the print function is a custom? Oh yeah, I was actually passing that variable because I was expecting the standard library print function. What if I want the standard library print function? I think I can comment this out, right? Maybe? Push variant. Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you. Yeah, your mic is just... I actually can't hear you. Print message.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you in a weird way.
Okay. So I was gonna say you can delete that, but in a weird way.
You're talking like a robot now. No. Let me try to reconnect.
Testing.
No. Can you reconnect yourself maybe?
I did.
Huh. Disconnect? Can you disconnect? Okay. Let's try again. Now?
Testing.
No. Can you check your settings, maybe? Okay, 1 second. Alright, so here, what if I just said print hello world? Okay, print hello world. Oh, this hello world. Oh, what? It actually prints hello world, but it still says attempt to call.
Alright, is this any better?
Okay, this works now. Though here it actually prints hello world.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is you can delete that prints method, and it's not gonna call the standard library one. It's gonna call a custom one we define in C++. But I made it as close to the standard one as possible.
So push variant message. I don't need this. Yeah, right now I'm just saying print hello world, but it's still saying attempt to call a nil value. Though it does work, it does print hello world.
What nil value are we attempting to call?
We don't have any. I mean, it works, so if error is low.
Oh wait, no. Look at line 23.
This? Oh,
Line
okay.
23.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Lua call
Yeah,
function.
delete that.
Let's delete this too. No need for this. So we have a Lua API instance. So do you make a new Lua state every time that happens?
Every time Lua API new was called?
Yeah.
That is correct, yes. It is a new
Okay.
state.
Lua error, Lua do string. So I think right now it would work as expected. Cool. What if I print now pairs? Huh?
Okay, our built-in method probably just doesn't have a way to print it. Just say print pairs equals nil.
Okay, gotcha. Pairs equal to nil. False. So pairs is
Cool.
defined. So for I comma v in pairs table do end. Oh, maybe I was missing do end. I don't know. Print iv. Okay, it works now. I think maybe I was missing something in the syntax.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so let's say this is just a t value here. Local t is equal to this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, so what he said basically that he have a meta method for t. So let's make a meta method and set meta table t to empty. And then he basically said function empty pairs end, and then he returned, I think he returned next, and okay, let me see what he've done. I need an example of its implementation because I never used this meta method. It's new. Where's the Lua reference doesn't contain any example, so pairs method Lua. Like, okay, next comma t comma nil. So the phone would use the meta table.
By the way, just to let you know, I can probably do another 30 minutes. Sorry, no, it's not a lot of time.
Okay. Empty. Next, comma t, comma nil. Okay. Let's try if this is the same. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay.
Now for skip. Ba-da-ba-ba. So what is the problem then? I think it works.
He was
fine.
saying that basically, if you have a table defined with a pairs meta method, and you pull that to Godot, when it gets pulled, it's not respected.
So while debugging using a variable table that had a pairs method, I noticed that the stack top was creeping up 1 index per frame.
So this is semi-related. I don't know if this is he's talking about a stack bug here.
By adding printf, Lua get top states at the entry of get variant, it would produce a result that was constantly incrementing. Possible stack leak. Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of unrelated to what we're looking at, though, the stack leak itself.
So where's the other one? Lua C get
You can
variables
just go to pull
producing
request.
correct result and get a table that has a pairs meta method. I think he should have included an example of what went wrong.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know what he means, though. Basically, you know how we have get underscore variant in GDScript?
What?
So if you tried...
Yeah, okay.
If you tried to pull T now... So if T wasn't a local and it was a global instead...
T?
Try
What?
making T... Yeah, so make T a global.
It is already... oh, global, not local. Like that?
Yeah, global. Yep, exactly. And then after you run the Lua code, go and actually use lua.pull underscore variant and pull T out and get its value in GDScript. Yep.
Okay.
So that's working now. So now let's make pairs produce something that's not the default functionality.
Okay.
So maybe just instead of returning xt nil, how do we...
It works.
Oh. Yeah, but look, we still get 1, 2, 3, not 2, 3.
I mean, that's expected because I'm starting from 1.
No, but okay, look at what for INV pairs does.
Yeah, I mean, it's calling this meta method. It's overriding the
I
default
think he's
behavior already.
expecting the array should only have elements in pairs, yes? I'm not sure if that's even accurate.
And also, I wouldn't use pairs for this, for an ordered table. I would use iPairs. But is it the same thing? I don't see a problem. No, this doesn't. So I think it's just pairs, not iPairs. Weird.
Yeah, so I guess I'm confused on what he means get variant doesn't respect pairs. What is the... So pull variant is get variant,
You should have put...
So maybe we ask a follow-up question. Is the end result of this, Yar. What does he expect to happen?
Yeah, exactly. That's what should have you should have included. Because I have no clue what went wrong with it. Incorrect results, but what is the incorrect results?
So yeah, I guess if you want me to do that, or if you want to do that, up to you.
Hey, can you please include a snippet what went wrong and the expected or a sample of code that went wrong?
I'd say maybe a minimal reproduction project.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
A minimal production project. Commentator.
Alright, so that's that one sorted now. We're going to be waiting on him to get back to us on that.
All right.
Um,
So maybe we could do something pretty simple, just to maybe put those into functions.
what do you have in mind?
Okay. So is this my own instance here? Yeah, I think so. Array. Okay, is this the code that we were looking? No, that's push variant.
Yeah, so that's the inverse, basically.
So we were in get variant, I think, yeah?
Yeah, which is below, I believe. I don't know, this whole file is
Okay.
pretty big.
Gotcha. So
And the macros just make it look so beautiful.
len should be 0. The type is a table and not an array. So I would personally, what I would do for this, I guess, just so here we're actually parsing an array. So what are the conventions that you're for a local function?
Sorry, what's up?
What are the conventions of local functions in this code base?
I define it in the header just as a
Okay.
actually, wait, no, sorry. If you're just doing a static method, you can just make a static method. It's fine.
Static.
I think I have defined most of the static methods in the header still. But
I don't know what you call it, honestly. Hold on, let me bring back that.
Lua table
since
to
I've already lost track of
array.
it. Okay. Lua. Static. Let's just call it F for now. Okay, and I cannot put the break there. It should stay here, yeah?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the break would just be there after the function call.
But, yeah, gotcha. So let's put this here. And then
you don't want result equals array there either.
yeah, return array. Should not return a value. Yep. Yeah, array here. Oops. Okay. Length. We don't have that. Lua len. I mean, I guess we could just get it for now. Is it size T? Where is that len? Provided by. Oh, here's the index. Integer. Weird. Okay. Int index. Actually, no. What I'm doing. What is the len? Oh,
sorry,
it's
what's that?
called index? Length is called index, or what's happening? Where is the length is going here?
It's on 502. Length basically just puts the result on top of the stack, I believe. I don't think it returns.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And so then we convert the top of the stack to, yeah.
Huh? How was it before? Like, where's the len variable that it was using here? It's not included here, is it?
Yeah, it's right there on, go back down. It's on line 502.
502. Here. After it? Or am I...
Well, no, because if you look, then below that, the if length is where the code was.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So that's what it was. Alright, so that's int len. And the state, I also need a state, okay. So that's Lua state. And, well, of course, pointer. And then the index, integer is all I think too. Use if undeclared, okay. It's recursing.
And then
recursing, right?
Make it a static member of Lua state, that way you can use get variant, I guess. Actually,
I should put it after this. But no, I have to use it here. So I should
Actually, you know what? We should be defining this as a private method, member value method in the header, I think.
Isn't it already? Where's the header of this Lua C?
Same folder, right next to it. Yeah.
It's inside Lua C.
And get variant, I believe, is static, so you can just call Lua state get variant out of it.
Oh crap! Hold on. How do I remove this? How did it just pop up?
I honestly have no clue what that is. Oh, you're looking at the git blame.
Yeah, but like, how did that even happen?
Don't know.
I think I clicked on something. File annotation. Toggle file name? Okay. Isn't it already here? No?
No, I'm saying the new method we're making, we should add it as a private, under private in the header.
Where is private? Oh, here.
Scroll down. Yeah. And I'd make it static still. But...
Like this.
Yep.
But isn't static should be outside? Oh, never mind.
No,
Never
static
mind.
has a different meaning kind of in C++. It's yeah, not related to one instance of the object.
Lua push get variant. So, but it's still, that would still
and then
not fix it.
You'd remove static from line 400. And then add Lua state colon before F.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. But why before get I couldn't choose get variant and now I can?
Because get variant is a static member of Lua state. You would have had to done Lua state colon get variant since F isn't part of Lua state. But now since F is part of Lua state, you can just use get variant.
Gotcha. Right. Lua get I push back, turn the array. I think you could probably iterate through this, maybe. But hold on, no. Anyways, let's go. Where is it? We didn't remove it. Yeah, there you go. So here we have the f function, and we pass a state len in the index.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you set result equal to F.
Yeah. Alright. And why not just return it though? Is there something else? Yeah. I think it would be better maybe to just return it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure why that decision was made, but yeah, that's how we're doing. I mean, we're just returning at the end anyways, but...
Okay. So if that's len result is equal to f, yeah, I would just like return f directly, I think.
Well, then we should probably go and change everywhere.
Yeah.
We're setting result.
So if we remove this. Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, I think I know why.
Why?
I think there's some casting that maybe didn't work when we just returned directly. We can try. Try, honestly.
Okay. Result. Result equal. Okay. Alright.
No, seems like it's working. Okay.
And let's remove this. Let's not return the value in all control path. Instead of break here, we can return.
Just return variant, the variant constructor, honestly.
Like this.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh,
Default. That would give it default.
Huh. Okay. I don't really just use like the class name and call the actual constructor. So yeah, that works.
Tab is not an array.
That's gonna fail. That's gonna be against our co-standards. And
Oh, I see.
We require brackets always.
I see. Len should be 0. I think it's unnecessary to count right now, but yeah, let's still get maybe array variant. Right? What about that?
Yep, that worked.
Lua git. And this. I think let's see maybe if this compiles first of all, right?
Yeah, I guess let's do that.
I need a new terminal. Okay.
And it was just SCons space using. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to useMGY equal yes.
Yep. Should hopefully rebuild a lot faster this time.
Okay, done.
Cool. So
now should
we
I
should be able
reload?
to. You should be able to just run. Actually, oh, you're on Windows. I'm not sure if that does work. In Linux, we can just keep going and changes are there. Well, that obviously works. I don't know if it has the new changes.
Reload,
yeah, let's just restart.
Oops. Godot-E. Oh, what is that called?
Project / project. Yeah. Or backslash, yeah, forgot what it
is. Seems to be working, I guess.
Yep, it's working.
Okay. Turn dict. Alright. And so this one is actually creating a dictionary. It is pushing a nil first key. Okay.
I wonder if that push nil is what's creating the stack creep.
Well, actually keep it. Hold on. Let me first of all create a new function. Here. New state get. Should I call it hash map value? Table value. What do you think?
Yeah, that works.
State.
And instead of an array, you want to return a dictionary.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, get dictionary value then.
Yep.
We get dictionary variant. My bad. Dictionary. Out of line definition of kit dictionary does not match anything. Oh yeah, my bad. That's actually.
Yeah, it's just because it's missing.
Well, let's do this first. Control X. Put it. Do you know my type of C++ is like? Let me show you. Where's that thing? Okay, recognizer. Here's my type of the C++ that I write. What do you see? Oh, I think your microphone is maybe. Yeah, my microphone again. Something wrong with it.
All right, how's this?
Okay, it works now.
Just have to keep restarting my audio interface for some reason.
I say this is the C++ that I actually write.
Interesting.
C++ 23.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of a lot of the stuff here, but
Lewis
I don't know.
Int index. Dictionary variant. Okay. I think that's basically it. Let's actually come here. Oh. Okay.
And maybe make it static there as well.
Oh, did I miss that? I think so. Yep. Static. I see. Get dictionary variant. Okay. Return. Now instead of break, we're just gonna return.
Yep.
Get. Honestly, I think it's more readable to do else first, maybe, or to even use a ternary operator.
I don't use else in cases like this specifically.
Okay.
Honestly, I find that maybe this is just me, but I find it a lot more readable. I like to do,
State. Index. What about ternary operators?
I'll use them sometimes if they're needed. Here, honestly, a ternary could work well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Isn't this the way ternary operators work in?
Return length. Yeah, that should be.
Oh, it's complaining for some reason. I don't think we need the comment anymore. It's self-expressive, I guess. But what's up with this guy? Maybe we need the...
What is that error? It's incompatible what?
Incompatible operand types array and dictionary. It doesn't... interesting. But I mean... What? Well, why that's a problem? Both are variants.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not
I think
sure.
we have to
you can just return the
variants, right?
Yeah, you can just
in
change
both
the
cases.
Variant, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, let's remove this.
And I've got 6 more minutes. I gotta head out.
So. All right, sure. Lua pop.
I'll be available over text if you want to keep looking into stuff on your own time or on stream or whatever you want to do. And then I can answer any questions, hopefully. And then hopefully we can schedule another time soon.
Sure. Maybe next weekend?
Yeah, if not sooner. Okay. I'm not sure if you're busy over the week normally, but I may have time in the evening.
I try to live stream every day, pretty much. Currently, at least. Lua integer. So what is we're popping the?
We're popping the result of Lua length.
Lua to integer state. So what?
-1 would be the top of the stack.
Yeah, 1. What about 1?
Top starts from the top of the stack. That's the number of elements. Or yeah, I believe that's the number of elements to top, isn't it?
Oh, so if it's negative, what? Oh, my bad. These are different functions. Okay. So do it to integer. So you first of all, I guess, convert the last value in the stack to integer, and like it basically take it as an integer, right? Oh, and you pop it out. Okay. Well, maybe we can make this into its own thing. Can you hear me?
I don't know. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I don't know about
Because it's easy to
breakdown.
like forget about this.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's only 2 lines. We're going to be creating. I don't know if that's really worth breaking out into its own function, and it's not repeated ever. So
Okay. So we basically take the last value in the stack as an integer and then we pop it off the stack, pretty much.
yeah, and if you think it's confusing, then we could add a comment here or something.
Not really. I think it would be better to make it into its own function to not forget the pop. But whatever. Okay, so that's good. Okay, let's see what we got so far. We got this changes here. External? What is this? Lua external.
I'm not sure. I would just discard that's in the external folder. Yeah, I would just discard the thing and put it back inside.
Okay. It comes back for some reason. Anyways.
Just ignore it.
Hello lua.gd. We can keep this as it was, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Lua state.cpp. We added dictionary. .hpp.
We don't. You shouldn't need that include, and that's good. Include is actually going to break some stuff with module versus VB extension.
Not sure why I included it. Okay.
I think that's one of the add-ons.
So remove it. I mean, I can
Yeah,
actually just discard it here. I think, yeah. Actually, what I've done? What? I'm not sure what I've done there. I think I discard it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and just make sure it's saved. Then.
And then we added this get array variant to get dictionary variant. And we made them returns instead. Okay.
Wait, hold on. What was it? Oh, did you? What was changed down here with return callable?
Where is it?
Did it switch out indentation from tabs to spaces?
Where?
Line 521, because that's not a line we remodeled.
There's no changes here, no?
My bad. I'm blind.
Okay, return thread. We don't need breaks, yeah. Forgot about those. Let's remove them. Bruh. Super confused now. Get variant. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna be cleaning up the repo. Can you hear me? Turn. Break.
I'm not able to really hear you right now.
Can you hear me right now? What? Can you hear me?
All right, hello.
No, I can't hear.
You can't hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, I think that's my audio interface still. I don't know what's going on with it.
Turn.
Anyways, I'm at the point where I need to head out. Is there anything you want answered before
Not
that?
really.
Okay. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not sure how long this is going to take even. I've never tried to onboard somebody into a project like this. This has been just living in my brain, so
I see. Okay.
yeah, we'll see. I appreciate it though.
I appreciate it too.
And
Thanks
yeah,
for
of course.
that.
And I guess these changes, if you want to turn it into a PR, then we can we'll just run tests and as long as those pass,
Yeah,
we'll merge
so
it.
how to do that real quick?
You know how to create a PR in GitHub, right?
Like, what is how to run tests and before you.
Oh, you can just run Godot in that project folder.
I need to compile first. Hold on.
Yes, you do.
Okay, go out of this. Let's compile this up. Okay, let's try now.
Yeah, and you can just run the run test scene.
Where is it? Okay.
Under testing.
And is that okay? I think it says finished.
Yeah, there's a couple things where it does a
Oh, I see.
bit of work, so it takes like 20 seconds to run or something.
Okay. Debugging process stopped. So I think everything went well.
It should have said done and like 0 out of 12 tests failed.
I just finished.
Huh. That's actually... Okay, try running just Godot inside that folder, like in the command line.
Okay.
I'm wondering if it just missed some output into the console. I feel like Godot prints sometimes a bit weird, like it tends to lag a couple of frames. Oh, 2 out of 12 tests failed.
Where is it? Here. What are those tests? Hello,
Time is
cat.
not within 13, and 13.1 was 13.173333335. Oh, time? Test yield await. Okay, that's probably a misnomer bug. Maybe something's just taking a bit longer to run on your system.
Okay.
So I would just ignore that, honestly. And then... What was the other fit? Time is not within 13. If we scroll up, there should be another one with an error.
So there's no actual error?
No, there should be... That's one of the errors. There's 2 errors, though. So what's the other error? We
The
have to
other
scroll
error,
through
time is not within. Isn't that the one?
Oh, yeah, it's another time. So it's just 2 timing ones, yeah.
Okay.
I'd still push it and see what actions say.
Alright, so I should add these to see the changes.
And then, are you aware of how to create a PR in GitHub?
I can just commit it, no? Oh, I need to first of all maybe get my own fork? No?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a maintainer. Check out to you just check out to a dev slash whatever branch and push it as a new branch, and then create a merge PR from that branch. We don't want to push to main ever.
So git checkout, is it called dev?
Yeah, git checkout -b for
Actually,
a new
I
branch.
think there's a way to do it here without even...
Git checkout -b and then the name of the branch.
Git checkout dash b dev, right? Like this. What is it called? Div, right? There's
Yeah.
only main, all, Dev slash
Oh, it's
unique.
definitely, yeah.
So should I say just dev? Or this whole thing?
Devs, I do dev slash cleanup, I guess is a good name. Basically, I just put what I'm doing as the branch name.
Okay, so dev slash what I should do here? Cleanup?
Cleanup, yeah, because you didn't change any functionality. You're just
So
cleaning up
I'm
code.
gonna make right now a new branch.
Yep.
Okay. Switch to a new branch.
Yep.
Now we can commit. Where's that thing? Where's... Okay, here we go. So, commit message... I don't know, some cleanup?
Yeah. Cleaned up some code.
Commit, right?
Yep.
And then push. Would you like... Yeah. Okay, I think it's probably...
Yep, it's there. So now on the Godot side, or sorry, GitHub side.
Okay,
Yep, you have the
Jason's
compare and pull
pushes.
request there for dev slash cleanup, and
I
that's what you want to
see.
do.
Should I merge it now or?
No. So once you create the pull request,
Yeah,
then it's going to
the
run actions on it and
tests.
do all the
Okay.
testing. Yep.
So,
And those take anywhere from like 2 to 3 hours to run.
oh crap! What? Why? I
GitHub
see. It's gonna
machine
compile it.
runners
Yeah,
are
my
slow.
bad.
Yep.
I
Yep.
say it's gonna compile it. Okay, dev cleanup. Where I can see the actions.
Well, you have to create the pull request first.
Oh, so I thought.
So where you were compare and pull request, you just after you create the pull request, don't hit the merge button.
Okay.
Yeah. So just hit. Yeah. There you go.
And now. Okay, there you go.
And
Cool.
then yep, they should start running.
Then after, if it's successful, then I would. But I
Now
think it
I
would
can already tell you
still.
some are gonna fail because they're
Yeah,
having
with
issues with some
timing.
of the. Well, no, timing normally is fine on the GitHub runners for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. If there's still a timing issue, we might actually look into what changes we made that could cause that kind of issue. But
All right, so I guess I'll leave it for.
yeah, we'll see what happens. I can tell you Mac OS is going to fail for now and Android, so don't worry about either of those two. You see those.
Okay.
But yeah, all right, man. Well, you have a good one. Good luck with the rest of your stream if you still plan on streaming. I'm sure.
I think I'm tired for now, so but
Yeah,
we can
that's fair
stream
enough.
later on. Yeah.
All right, man.
Okay, have a
We'll
good
see
day.
you later.
Or
Just
good
let me know
night.
if you have any questions regarding any of this.
Sure,
as well, so.
I'll send you if I have any questions. Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm.
See ya. Okay, so that was interesting. Thank you guys for coming in. That was pretty fun, and that was it for this live stream. And then, by the way, thanks for Sev21 and XF Cisco, Arson, Woji Kirin, and Catch for tuning in. And see you later, everyone. Have a good day, good night, or good evening. See ya.